skunk is mid-May. You were saying ungumkhalanga. Yes. So udla ukukena amanqinqo lawana.
No. And antanda ugqoka izinto but I know a few things. I was told a few things.
Esikhalangeni khona ngani?
Don't ask.
No, I have to ask, man. So now feature so civil you can do the whining and so forth.
Yes, we were taught Sipho.
For real?
Yes.
When about man bakufundisa unganani wena that thing?
I think I was 12 years, around 12 years. So
old. So they were teaching you how to handle a man, or they were teaching you
they were just basically teaching us how to be a good wife.
Esikhalangeni.
Yes.
But you underground gang yakuzwe that kumbe meet kumbe wina uthi vele ungathandana lo cherry wesikhalangeni awusamchi Febi this underground gang. Do you know the story? Othi ungathandana lo cherry wesikhalangeni vele awusamchi.
Siyakuza ukukhulunywa ngabantu. Mina nami ngilikhalanga ngiyakwazi.
Amathi esikhalangeni siwazi ukuthi abadule something along those lines. Amasela ngabachama bomba ulokhuzi. So Mandie Mae they taught you at 12.
Yeah,
years old.
at 12.
How to be a good wife.
So it's like when you reach a stage, say puberty, like extreme stage, they start teaching you just, especially these days, kids can have babies at like 9. So bafundisa earlier, the earlier the better, so that you become a good wife. They just teach you how to become a good wife. I mean, it's necessary.
So like you are good in bed.
You'll see, but I can't advertise that. But I don't mean to brag, but
you keep your men around.
Yeah.
You are kutumala mntwana.
Yo,
feel. Thank you, welcome to the From People Show namhlanje. My name is Sipho Mesentinyathi and Enkundleni exclusive namhlanje siphethe uMandie Mae usisi we Raggae kumbe Raggae.
Raggae.
Where's the difference?
The difference, Raggae is, it's got the skunk sound, if that makes sense. And then Raggae it's kind of the jazz version of that Jamaican sound music.
Okay,
nice. Yeah, the Raggae one is the one that goes nkwakang.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
When you do the
skunk one, yes.
Whereby there's a lot of whining again on that part.
Oh yes, there is.
Okay. Enkundleni exclusive them From People Show by Deb3 Events. Awesome. Mandie Mae, that's too cool with you in our one of our events where we're doing MC Store's album launch. Yes. As Deb3 Events, this is what we also do. We launch our album. We assist our artists when they want to launch their albums and get you out there. And I think at this point in time we have the right to brag to say we have the numbers. If you want to launch your album, if you want to launch your product, we also have social media platforms where we get to link you and manage to do your social media management for whatever you release. And we can also do social media management for artists. We do lighting, we do stage, we do PA system. That's what we do. And right now Enkundleni exclusive them From People Show is playing at Deb3 Events TV on YouTube. So please make sure that you subscribe and join and pose some questions to Mandie Mae and hit the notification button. Don't forget. And this show is also by Enkundleni photo cinematography. We do company profiling, social media management also, and also we do events, weddings, and party, video filming, just generally video filming, music videos for the right price. And then also we have our patrons account as we share the link here to just below our link or the description of this show. You have our patrons link, then you can just join there and create your account. Please don't forget to do that. It's $5 only. So Mandie Mae, yes, that day you were frustrated when you were performing. Do you always get frustrated when you're performing?
Not really, but I'll say yes, I do, because it's a thing. We feel like it's a thing which you just have to be frustrated or nervous before a performance. I feel like if you don't get nervous or frustrated, you haven't done anything. So I think it's just like a norm that we should really destroy. Thinking of it now, we should really destroy that norm.
But I think it's for you, Raggae artist, it's easy for you to not get frustrated. Do you smoke weed?
No.
No.
Because it's not my thing.
It's not your thing.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
But for Rasta Bella, it's
Oh yeah,
It's
for
part
Rastas
of-
it's a thing, but I think I just choose not to because I'm a sucker for long life. Even though I might die early, but well, it wouldn't hurt not hurting my health to live long.
but you drink though.
Maybe. I
What's
wouldn't say
your
yes, I
most
wouldn't say
maybe?
no.
We are not talking about that.
I wouldn't say yes, I wouldn't say no. It depends.
Okay, it depends on what.
Ngiyatesta.
We are tester in Uchwala.
Ngiyatesta.
Which means we are not.
Hayi bo Sipho, ngiyatesta.
There's nothing like that.
Ngiyatesta.
So when does your musical journey begin?
It's a complicated one. You know, I always try making up stories when I'm on radio, on TV.
Fake
but I
stories?
think today, yes, you know, you just have to have stories. But today, I think I'm gonna say
Listen,
the
man,
truth.
we have a Kambela manga on radio.
No, it's like I try mixing this and that to get a story. But today, I just wanna say it.
From Finfo.
As boring as it is,
What happened?
I was one of those people who like you know, my teachers would feel like this person can sing, this person can sing, but till like Form 2. Then Form 3 I was forced at some point and I had to join.
It's cool.
And then when I got into school choir, I was one of those abantwana cheeky labani ukuthi abafuna ukuhlatshelwa iswalizana izingoma elifuna ukusihlabeza zona, and me I want my thing on the side. And then I met a friend, it was early 2018, a colored friend. She taught me a lot of naughty things.
Like
But
her
anyways.
friend, she taught you a lot of naughty things. So it's not only from your Kalanga background.
Okay, let's skip that part. And then we get to the part where she's the one who took me to a studio.
Did she introduce you to drugs?
No. Even if she had introduced me to drugs, I wouldn't have
which
taken
drugs?
them. I wouldn't have taken them, Sipho. That's what made
But she
us.
did introduce you to them.
Yeah, she did.
Which drugs?
I didn't know. I was young.
Yes, but which drugs did she make available around you?
The ones that I found here in Zim.
Torero?
I don't know the names. Sipho, let's get to the part.
Okay.
Where she took me to a studio. It was a weird environment for me. I was like, I think I was 15. I was 15. It was really weird. There were these guys, and they looked high, and they were dressed weirdly. You know, artists dress weirdly, especially when you're. And it was fish actually.
Fish in the ram.
Yo, it was so scary. I won't lie. The experience was so scary. I'm like, why is this girl taking me to a nyanga? Like,
Fish really dresses traditional.
exactly. That's but at that point I didn't understand because so I was like, what?
But I don't think, does he? We are going to Makala.
He doesn't.
But
It was
with
so
the way I
weird.
go on Fisher, I think it's almost there. You want to fish? Fish. Lo Prince Mazilankata. Lo Khobarati.
Yo,
It's peto very bad
that is
at
worse. Yo,
Labana very peto, they will one way or the other. Oh, it already said at was.
it's so scary. They're just so scary. But fish was worse.
But
And
it's cool. For me, it's cool.
He has like this nails thing, the black nails thing that, oh my god, it was so scary.
Njani black
I was
nails,
like,
njani?
like he has nails, like the first three fingers.
So
They're like
things
nails.
upon three fingers.
like the artificial ones. So he
Zipho
paints them
zama-braids.
black.
Ezabotshela.
So he paints them black.
Man.
It was worse.
We are fucking zibulizana as a watcher as been black.
Black.
I won't
Exactly.
say.
So to me, it was like, oh my gosh, who's this person? And then I remember I recorded my first song. It was nice. It was a cover of a Christopher Martin song. That's what I first recorded. So, ukuthi irege ngayichoose njani? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I never have an
You was
answer to
high.
that question. So, why? No. No, I never have an answer. But engikwazi ukuthi ngafika e-studio ngahlabela irege. So then from there, I started researching and all that. I was like, I'm going to become an artist. My mom was like, what? You're going to become a what? Well, I became an artist
And
anyways.
then a location upuma khona.
Pumula South.
Okay, not Pumla Old.
South.
But you cool la majite Pumla Old.
You know, like, maybe.
It's because the Pumla Old feel.
It's one thing.
But would you ever sleep with a guy to complete a music project or do anything, use your body to complete a musical project?
Hell no.
You've never done it before.
Hell no.
You sure?
Actually, let
sure?
me put it this way.
You are sure you will never do that? You've
I
never
would
done
never, and I've never. Let me put it this way. I'm that person who would rather not have something than like sacrifice my pride or whatever for it. So nah, never.
So you've never done it before?
No. At some point, there was so much pressure I had to fake that I'm lesbian.
Seriously?
Because
Like, man, you were to fake that you are into girls
yes.
to avoid sleeping with another guy or produce
Exactly.
music. Okay.
So I'm so, I don't know. I don't know whether to say I'm so proud of myself or I have so much ego, so much that I would rather create a story like that.
So when you told him that you're not into guys, he stopped bothering you? Or that?
Actually, it wasn't a person. I just said it in a space.
Okay.
I said it in a space so that everyone in that space doesn't bother me. Because sometimes the best way to avoid some things is to create something that won't create that thing that you're running away from. So yeah.
So you get that a lot when as in Gaza now, whereby guys want to sleep with you
Yeah, I don't know. Also with people, it's like when you're an artist, you automatically become 20%. I wouldn't say 20%, 80% hotter than everyone else. It sucks. it really sucks. But we have to face that on a daily basis. And when you grow into it, you eventually learn how to handle it. So I would say now I'm fine. I can handle the boys.
Oh, the boys. And us the men.
The boys. Okay, let's. Yo, see, I was taught how to handle men.
Yeah, okay.
But well, one man. So.
So who are you currently dating now?
Nobody.
Like, he's listening. He was probably watching this.
Nobody. Even if I was, Sipo, I wouldn't tell you.
Alright, the underworld wants to say something.
He's actually intimidating you there.
He is.
Until he has queens actually. Otherwise, maybe after show saying you never know. Yeah. And when do you get to start doing music professionally?
I started, I think 2020. That's when I recorded my first real project. I recorded a song called What Did I Say? I think that was the first song that I properly recorded. And yeah, it's a good song. It prophesied a lot. You know, sometimes I like to say my music is prophecy because everything that I sing happens. And starting from that song that I first recorded.
So when you're Boniso, is that what you're saying?
Bonsong abaphezulu. Bonsong abaphezulu.
Abaphezulu babi. Like libazo abaphezulu.
Ophezulu.
Oboniso ngophezulu.
Ngophezulu.
Okay. So where are you recording this music of yours by then?
Sorry.
Where are you recording it? Which studio?
Now I'm recording at Frontline Media with Sparks 45 and Lungs. Because right now I feel like Hibaba Kwanzi sound Yama 7 sebe nature kahle. Yeah.
And but are they the same guys who recorded your first project?
No, they're not. I used to work with Colin. Yeah. My previous producer. Actually, I think he's the one who made me find my voice when it comes to
Okay.
Then eventually you grow into being comfortable with other producers. Then you work with several people. Then you choose who's best at what, and then I think it works like that. I didn't dump my producer. A lot of people say you have dumped your producer when you move on to other producers, but we just grow into something different, and we explore a lot of things. And after that, we work with that.
Tell me about the album launch. How was it?
Man, it was so frustrating. I never knew music was so overwhelming. When I got into the industry, I thought, you just sing, then people call you to perform, then it's harder, Sipo. So about the launch, I would say it was okay. It was an okay start. Yes, shout out to Deb3. Shout out to Deb3 for that.
We do an
because
awesome
without
job.
them, yo ngangikhwitha phela wena time.
Also funa ukukhalala.
Time ngifuna impama, time.
Hathi na siyakunika ispank nje. Aso siyakunika impama. Siyakunika impama.
Time ufunakala impama ukuthi you step back into earth.
Okay.
But well, Deb3 was there to give me that slap. And I snapped back into earth. And we launched. It was okay. It was a great start. It was a perfect start. People appreciated the music. So yeah.
So to feature, what was the name of your last album? Your last project?
To the Stars.
To the Stars.
Yes.
So you featured the likes of Madlela or ASF. How was what was the criteria that you were using to pick an artist that you featured on To the Stars?
Well, firstly, I like working with older. I don't know to say older people or old people. That's what made me pick Jays Marabin and Mandela. Really, I don't. I don't, man. Real man. So that's what made me pick Jays and Mandela. And on this project, I wanted to work specifically with Bulawayo. So yeah, and then ASF, I picked him because I was fusing hip hop and reggae in most of my songs. Because I mean, hip hop is kind of like the new reggae right now. So that's why I use ASF. And then other people from various genres, because I like exploring and I'm a sucker for uniqueness. So that's why I had to call different people from different genres to come into the album. And it worked out.
Okay.
Yes.
Why don't you like working with people in the same genre with you?
Because nothing sounds different when you work with someone. Like if I had to work with someone who's reggae, it will sound reggae, just reggae. But then when I worked with, let's say, for example, Jays Marabini on Why, it sounded like reggae. But then when you got in, you're like, okay, it's reggae, but that's what I like. I like unique things. I know. I like being weird.
Okay.
It's a thing. Okay. Yes, it's smart.
And who are the people in your genre or local? There's who?
I think there's Gab's Fire. I think that's the only
The radio
person.
presenter?
Yeah, that's the only person that does reggae.
And who else? Senko.
Senko does that's dancehall.
Or Senko Womanai.
Senko is on the Manai.
So when we won.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay. So where do you see your space in Zimbabwe?
I think I'm creating a new space.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm in a certain space. I'm creating a new space. In Zim for like reggae, not like Zim reggae or Zim dancehall. So I would say I don't have a space, I'm just creating.
You're creating your own space.
I'm creating my own space.
And do you do your music in Venek?
No. I'm bad at Venek. But other than that, I just like singing in English because I feel like everyone in the world can relate if you sing in English and a bit of patois so that they are curious what you're saying. Sometimes maybe we're curious about a simple which everyone can understand. That's why I use patois, but then most of the time it's English.
Do you have Rasta food?
No, I'm the first one.
So you're the only one?
Yeah.
So where are you getting this whole thing you see reggae?
I don't know.
Besides the studio encounter?
I don't know. Like when we have family functions and stuff, I just feel like I'm the lost one.
Lost child.
The lost child.
Useless one.
Yeah, I know. It feels like that every time. So I'll say, but and I'm gonna use it.
So after the album, what can we expect?
Videos, performances, yeah, and a lot of me and my hair doing my thing, shooting my pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll just say expect more Mandie Mae, more new things, more new music, videos, and yeah, pretty much that.
And in response, you're bringing this whole new thing. When I looked at you perform that day, like it's just people have that. Okay, what is she doing?
Yeah, yeah,
so
I usually get that.
How has been that response in regarding to your music?
Well, people give you that, oh my God, what is she doing? What the heavens type of look. Every time.
What the hell?
Every time.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly. But then there are people who know reggae will be like, okay. nostalgia, like, you know.
Kulabanye abayenjoy.
So I'll just pretty much say there is a market for reggae. People miss reggae and want something new to listen to, and then there are those people who don't know anything about reggae. But I would say they're receptive of the new sound. They're just not used to it yet, and all I have to do is keep hitting their minds, their heads until they understand. Because I never understand.
And have you won any for a start for any BAA?
No, I just got 2 nominations.
And how was that?
It was okay. You know, I was a child again, so to me it felt like I'm okay. I didn't understand much about the industry then, but then now it feels like, oh, I can always say I also got nominated at the BAAs, and then I get a show or I get dressed. So it's like one of those moments. Yeah. It's one of those, if I say I was nominated, I can actually get free makeup. Okay. If I say, it's one of those type of things.
Yes.
So,
Underworld.
I wanted to find out which category was she nominated in, because as we were saying, seems like she's the only one.
Oh.
I was in Best Newcomer and Best Alternative.
Okay.
Yeah, where they think, actually I feel like that category is so weird. It's like they think we're lost, and then they'll be like, just have a best alternative category.
Oh.
It's so weird. It's like sonke silahlekile singela majani, just put us there. No,
I'm a lost.
so
lost child.
it's so weird. It's like if you don't fit in house or qom or Afropop, they just put you there like
Alternative.
Yes. Like it's so weird. But yeah, I was there.
So
a newcomer.
So your category is alternative and certified. The only, I think she will never get the best newcomer.
Yeah.
Because you're no longer a newcomer.
But I feel like they really have to make space for reggae.
Like you will be the only nominee there.
They will look for others. They will try and.
Aboba.
But they can always say reggae dancehall.
And then we'll tell you we know you want, we nominee you want.
No, they can be Manai, they can be Senko. If it's reggae and dancehall, at least. Because I feel like it was Valela Pad too much.
In your good genre, and so you feel like okay, they have to create the best reggae.
Best reggae dancehall.
Have you ever communicated that with the organizers?
No, we will try.
You haven't communicated that?
No.
Because I feel like people, most of the times when I awards, people always have point of views, most of them negative, blah, blah, blah. But then you realize if you go to the organizers and find out why is this happening this way, I feel like it's a growing process for them in a way, though it's a big event. But I feel like you should contact one of the guys, tell them, no, Tina Rapa's the best reggae dancehall. Yeah. And so when you view yourself in the same category, Nabo Manai?
For now.
Okay.
When it comes to Blue Eyes, because I think best reggae I would be the only nominee. But I think for now I'll put them.
So Manai being almost in the same circle, what you think about his music?
It's okay.
What do you mean it's okay?
It's jumpy. It's twerky, whiny, jumpy. It's okay. But I think you really asked the wrong question. You're Sipo. I'm a spiritual person.
So what is
No, I was. So if you ask me about spiritual music, I would comment. But when it comes to others, I feel like it's okay. If people are accepting his music, it's okay. He makes me jump, it's okay. He makes me scream, it's okay.
It's okay.
But I can't comment much deeper.
Yes, because he recently released Shota. Yes. Underground Gang, Underworld.
Speaking of spiritual music, because I was wondering, when I first listened to her music, there's a song, it's Holy Mountain, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Holy Mountain and Why. I think that's the one she mentioned that features Jay's.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, because I know she's young, man. But the message, I know.
So tell us about the inspiration of that song.
Why is Holy Mountain? Which one is it?
Holy Mountain.
Holy Mountain.
Holy Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, Holy Mountain is it just talks about how people bring you back. But I spoke about it from a spiritual point of view, the devil and what. So it talks about what abantu bring anjani back, and Holy Mountain in this case is Zion, like your goal or wherever you are. But I spoke about it from a spiritual point of view. I think that's pretty much it.
Do you go to church or you
Yes.
just which church?
Life Crossover Ministries.
Okay, they're cool with you doing all these Raggae things.
Yes, they are. You know, with my music, it's easy to accept it even in church. It's kind of gospel until I get a bit lost and I sing songs like Wine and Come Over. But
Oh,
anyways,
inspiration of Come Over.
yeah, it's a party song.
Tell me more.
Come Over. I was kind of applying what I learned, what I learned from my grandma in Plumtree.
Ugokumaba.
Hayibo.
Tongo kumaba.
Ugogo Sipho. So yeah, I think I was just exploring the dancehall partying part of dancehall. I
Mixing
wouldn't
with,
say me.
mixing with ama lessons kako.
Yes.
Okay. So in your music you have influences from the spiritual life, from party, and what else?
And love. Yeah, say love. And then I think other than that, the thing that I sing about 80% of the time is hard facts that people don't want to sing about.
For example,
Snakes. There's a song called Snakes. People be betraying you out here. And so I tell it as it is, even though people will hate me.
and one of the
But it's
lyrics
fine.
that tells it says what?
It says snakes are found in the jungle, but now they walk upon the road in human form.
So sizinyoka thi.
Hayibo Sipho, vele nxa ubetray umuntu inyoka. Nxa
Okay.
ubetray umuntu inyoka. You know, people are so evil. But they don't want to say it or tell each other. So I say it in my music. At least I give them a weapon to use.
Underworld.
Has she ever been betrayed?
Yes.
Yes. No one has never been betrayed. Haibo, guys. Lawe Sipho, I'm sure you've been betrayed. Maybe you don't know it, but
I'm the betrayer.
and you don't
You
know
must Judas Christ.
Judas.
You must Judas Christ.
Yeah, so abantu babetray, they behlekelela la xa bekubona, and then they go behind you. Hey guys.
Like when you're saying that, and I feel like she's running away from a certain point. Like relationship wise, have you been lucky or you've been betrayed a lot relationship wise? Emma Tandwen.
Nah, I wouldn't say I've been betrayed, but I would say my relationships have been destroyed by betrayers or snakes, rather.
Okay.
So that's why I felt the need to talk about snakes, so that whoever is doing that can feel the pain. I mean, if I feel the pain, lawe kumele uyifeel embijana, even though ungawushayanga.
What happened? Like somebody really betrayed you recently. Who's the most recent person who betrayed you, and what did they do?
I like that question. So that I can't say names. If I wasn't a
Say the
friend,
names.
go see.
Judas must be known.
Judas. It's a friend. I wouldn't say a friend, because someone once told me in the industry, it's either you are a business partner or you're an enemy.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say friend. I would say business partner that turned into an enemy. Yeah, they betrayed me, and my last relationship was the best. And then they destroyed it. But anyways, it's fine. Thank you. Next. Yeah.
And then that guy Ochalo Khambala, yakumbona. That's
Sparks 45.
yes, the similar dreadlocks.
It's not dreadlocks. He's not yet in the dreadlocks community. He still has a hair that's
he your guy?
not combed. If you are no. Yes, Sipho.
But he was there
Maybe.
supporting you on the last
Yes,
show.
I'm thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it.
Like he sent a proposal to you.
Yeah, he sent it.
Ugokusa is one cartoon.
4.
Okay.
34. Anyways, he sent Lokusa.
Him.
No, he sent his CV, but probably wavula collateral.
Kuye.
So yeah.
Yakunzima bafethu.
So ngizamele collateral. Then sabonke in case it breaks my heart, I have something to bamba. You know?
Okay.
So yeah.
So it's tit for tat. Nothing for my heart. Okay.
Guys, hey, what I have is great. So if you're gonna get it,
All right.
you have to have something.
Bambi guy.
Anyways, yes.
Okay. Days of Fate.
Yes.
Underworld.
I don't know if you've moved on, but there was an issue before a musical launch with the management, blah, 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 blah. I just wanted to find out. I thought maybe you might have skipped something there.
With Ubuntu Marketing Agency.
Okay.
There was no issue. The contract ended and I decided I didn't want to renew it because it was, I just didn't want to renew it.
All right. So you sound like you're a bit uncomfortable about whatever the contract had. What is it that made you uncomfortable in terms of you renewing the contract?
Well, I had planned a 1-year thing. So I've planned, and besides, I couldn't do certain things outside the contract. So I felt like I shouldn't renew it and then move on and expand my.
What are the certain things?
Hi, Sipho.
Yes, I want to know.
My management will kill me.
Like you couldn't date outside the contract. What is it?
What? No, I could date outside the contract. But
So what is it? So what is it in general? Like, all right, for example, like you couldn't make up my performances. What is it that made you uncomfortable by that contract?
I don't know. Maybe I felt like I wasn't getting enough
From them.
from them. So I felt like I should maybe look into other things and maybe I'll get satisfied. I didn't want to be that person who's a snake in the company. And I just stay there and I feel like, but then I'm not there and I go out and I look for other things or whatever. So I wanted it to just end and then I start over.
And what's your new home now? What's the label that you're under, or what's the company that you're under? Budget.
Should I say it?
Say it, girl. Say it.
It's dab to the 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Events, your satisfaction, our parents. So recently we engaged you and we are working together and we're hoping
Yes.
we're gonna have a beautiful relationship.
I like the fact that they slap me when I snap out.
Yes.
I think
Lapha
that's
usnaphi
good
masimba
enough.
lapha ukubona over awusnaphi masimba lapha usemsebenzini.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're always on earth when we're here. So
Yes.
yeah. I'm not good at certain things like managing time and communicating. You know, I feel like if I had known these guys before my previous relationship was over, man, I would have been a good
Like,
girlfriend.
Were you that always how can I say it? Was you always reckless in your mouth the way you were conducting yourself in social
I
media?
am always oh my gosh, am I reckless on social media?
Yes, like you were reckless on social media.
Yeah, I was reckless. But now it's changed. I'm a changed person.
Okay.
Under step 3. But anyways, I was a reckless person.
So
Yeah. I
Like-
was the reckless one in the relationship.
like, can I ask you something? Like most of the artists that we have
Yes.
locally, why do you always shun away or not always involved in engaging management on your musical careers? Do you handle your music business your music career as a business, or you're just still treating this as a hobby? On behalf of the musicians.
On behalf of the musicians, I feel like we just don't have enough knowledge. I feel like we don't have enough knowledge. We don't research enough. And we have this habit of blaming people or promoters or sponsors or managers, whatever, because of what we don't want to take our responsibility for. Because if we don't research, we don't know much about the industry. But then when you get to research and look into the industry and how it works, that's when you realize, you made me wrong and I need to fix a few things. Just like me, yes. But yeah, I feel like we just don't research enough. I still have knowledge enough for music, so that's why we're always blaming everyone
For
everything. Yeah.
Okay, so I think maybe you should get to have more knowledge on management, because
Yeah.
that is missing.
And I feel like we have to have workshops at least. You see, and certain, I don't know, institutions teaching about music. at least maybe we could
Music as an
balance
industry.
out. As an industry, because I feel like Lapa we take it as a hobby and not as an industry, a career. We just take it as a side thing, which we should really stop doing that.
If there was somebody in the music industry that you actually look up to and you admire the way they do the music locally, who would it be?
I think it would be
In the whole description of an artist, management, brand, everything, their technical writer, everything is handled professionally. Who would it be? Who would be like, that person is handled very well.
I think it would be Vusam Kaya.
Okay.
I feel like everything is in order nje. Everything is just well handled and steady. Uthi lami, if I was a show person or a promoter, I would definitely go for him because he has everything an artist needs. So yeah, I'll say Vusam Kaya.
And then Underworld, do you have anyone else who's like a role model in terms of being handled as a corporal CBD kahle kahle or managed kamnandi into zakhe ziphuma kakuhle? Do you have anybody like that? Besides Sandra Ndebele. So far, besides Sandra Ndebele, because Sandra Ndebele is handled.
Oh yeah, there's Sandra.
Yes, there's Sandra.
Mzo 7, I don't know who manages Mzo 7,
But the person is really
Yeah.
but
yeah.
I think his act is together. I don't know about other artists, but I think Mzo is the one that comes to mind locally. That is,
locally.
Yeah,
locally. That is, Mzo seems to have gotten his act together.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Yes. So loud in our relationship with you, we're really hoping that we go.
Nami ngibe ngilist interview abanye someday.
Mandie Mae is being handled very well.
Yes.
Yes. So
I think we made an omission. There is one guy, Night Freak.
Oh
Night
yes.
Freak.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's
Well handled.
it's being handled properly.
Yeah, I think he's being handled properly.
So like we really not supposed to. I think in a proper music industry, we're really not supposed to be second guessing
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So before maybe necessarily so our promoters and everything, we have to organize our act.
Ourselves, yes, and get ourselves together, get our stuff together, then we take it out there. Then if it's not well received or whatever, that's when we can start blaming people. But really, never blame anyone
Okay.
for something. You should always own up to your mistakes or your bad stuff or whatever. But yeah, I feel like in Jetina as artists, we're always blaming, we're always crying. Artists, we're always crying. But then when you ask that person deep, which okay, so support, that's when you realize people just want to blame everybody for everything, but they're not taking responsibility for their things and actions. So yeah.
And in the music journey, when has there been a down moment, like you really think like I'm not gonna make it out of this space? When was that?
I think it was when I released my first music video. Yo, you know
What's the title?
It was what Mash Up the Place.
Okay.
Mash Up the Place. Yo, I felt like the ground could just swallow me. Because the firsts are not always the best. So I was like, nah, and you always get people commenting, especially people in the industry. What? No, that video is not okay. That video is... So I was like, yo, I can't do this. I remember I recorded that song in 2018 and I released the video in December, and I went the whole of 2019 without releasing anything because of that till like October 2020. Because I felt like, what? No. I even felt like deleting it at some point.
The music.
Yeah, but then I was like, nah, let me just do it and yes them. And yeah, I
Yes.
did.
Okay, Mandie Mae, thank you. Any questions for her from the underworld?
Just that I've seen support from her moms. She's been really supportive. Is there anyone besides her who has been that supportive for her to keep on pushing?
I feel like my mom and my siblings are the ones that have been the most supporting. And if you've got family, well, you can conquer anything. So yeah.
And your dad is like,
My dad is not in the picture.
Okay.
Yes, so it is always
Like
been
he's
me and
not in
my-
the picture of your music, or he's not in the family picture.
He's not in the family picture. He's not in the picture of both, actually. Yeah.
So he was not in the family picture since when?
Since birth till like 2 years ago, I think. 2 years ago.
Like when you mean since birth, you don't know your dad.
Yeah, till I turned 20.
Till you
Which is
turned
2 years
20.
ago. Yes.
Why not?
Hey, that's a question for him. I don't know, but yeah.
But maumbona 2 years ago, ebuya when umbuzi livela nga.
Not even. It's hard to say dad. It's
What
so,
baba livela nga?
No, I actually used his name. But I never asked much questions. I'm a person who doesn't ask much questions. So for me, it was one of those, oh, he's back. Okay, cool.
Like ungamazi, like you
Yeah.
nguyu baba wakho lo.
Yeah.
And
My
then
mom
you're
was
like-
like, this and I'm like, oh.
Do you look like
okay.
a dad?
No. Even if I did, I wouldn't
No,
say
baba
yes.
kabuya.
Even if he did, I wouldn't say yes.
Why?
My mom says so. My mom says so, but I choose to say no every time. No one wants to be compared to a male figure. No female wants to be compared to a male figure. But they say I look like him, but I don't say.
But you should link up with your dad. Talk.
Yeah, we talk. We just talk.
But you should ask him where he was.
Ha! I feel like he's gonna lie.
Like good why nga?
It's a male thing to lie. So I feel like if let the future rest. Let the past rest. Sorry.
Yes, I'm good.
Let's-
You are. Yo.
I will.
Let the future rest. Think I have called the future.
Actually, the future might rest also. But anyways, let's let the past rest and we'll move forward. But the future might rest also. I think it was the skill of tutoring me
Yes.
was a
So, but
profess.
you don't want to end up and get to know your dad, connect with him, engage with him.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've always been fine. Konokuchi, culturally, yes. Is your father this, and that? Yes. I will respect him, give him the respect. It's fine, yes. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Doesn't have dreadlocks.
No, they wouldn't look good.
Thank you, Nyabonga, for sure. Sorry, what you saying? Oh,
Because I just wanted to find out the since you talked about the future, what are the expectations?
In terms of my music.
Yeah, in terms of your music.
Oh, the future. The future is to be the best female reggae artist in Africa. And yeah, that means what I said, marketing the music, having more shows and more videos, more everything pretty much. But the aim is to be the top female or the only. I don't know about other countries, but for now the aim is to be the best female reggae artist from Africa, not in Africa, from Africa. Yeah, because we're taking it from Africa to the world. So yeah.
so if you were to fix something on your brand,
And knock out
if you were
wants
to fix, if you were to fix something from your brand, in your brand, and to get it out there, or if you were to add something, go brand nakho, to get it out there, like here at the Deb 3, here we are as the Deb 3 guys, huh? We want to hear from you, like, what is it that guys? I feel like if we do that, it will just champion me to the rest of the world.
I feel like if I perform more, I don't know. Like I said before, we always blame everyone. But me personally, I would like to say I blame myself for not performing more. Because if I had performed more, I would be out there more. Because I feel like people like me better when I'm performing than when recording. So if I had performed more, I would be. I think I'm a great performer. I don't mean to brag and stuff, but I think I'm a great performer. So if I had performed more and been out there more, now it would be perfect.
Your sins are forgiven, my child. Thank you, Nyabonga. Down for film for sure. Okay, Underworld.
Right, reggae music seems to be connected to ganja. What's your take on ganja?
Ganja is a good herb for meditation, but I feel like people overdo it, and for the wrong reasons sometimes. In the name of I'm a Rastafarian. So my take is, don't overdo it. Just do enough if you need it. Don't. Hey, people have a tendency of staining our Rastafarianism in the name of ganja. Yo,
Most.
Are we not going to get a song on ganja?
We should.
What? We might. Actually, we should.
Can you
work on
do a
that.
freestyle on ganja or anything for us?
Oh my god, that's one of my weaknesses. Freestyle.
Yes. Wait, usa prepare for the freestyle. Konape Kandalako. Thanking Yabonga. This is the For People Show. Simple Mason Dianti is the name. Please make sure that you go on Dev3 Events on Facebook, like, and on Twitter. Please follow us, and please make sure that on YouTube you subscribe and hit the notification button. And also my patrons, please join our patronage family, and get exclusive content of events being done by Dev3 Events. And now to shut down the show is the Ganja Lady Mandie Mae.
Alright, no ganja, just
Okay, cool.
a few things. Alright. So my ganga, we are the tough generation. Everything we do goes through observation. Inna the road where we rushing, them a fi judge and guess how we hustling. Tell them say get to you to the future. In real life me a fi mean me a the future. Right on the way follow your leader. Yes, me say me a the leader. Yeah man.
Epo mole mbanje siyaropa.
No man.
Thank you, Siyabonga, for Show.